Eating the incorrect meals can promote artery clogging, high blood pressure, and heart disease. Meanwhile, the appropriate nutrients can help unclog your arteries, reduce inflammation, and improve heart function. So, today, I'd like to go over the worst foods you might be eating right now without realizing it's causing damage to one of your most essential organs. Welcome back to another exciting video from Fit Flourish Fever. Today's video is about 8 foods that clog and unclog arteries. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. In addition, I want to provide you with some of the best replacement options for cleaning out your arteries and substantially improving your heart health. Let's start with a food that will most likely surprise you: shark. Yes, shark is not good for your heart. It's common knowledge that fish, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, are good for your heart. For example, experts discovered decades ago that populations that eat a lot of fish have far lower incidences of heart attacks and strokes than those that don't consume fish. This was eventually connected to the omega-3 level of fish. Some of the benefits of omega-3 fatty acids for heart health include lower triglyceride levels, increased levels of excellent HDL cholesterol, prevention of blood platelet clumping, and reduction of inflammation. That being said, not all fish are made equal. Fish further up the food chain, such as sharks and swordfish, frequently have greater levels of mercury, which may be harmful to the cardiovascular system. According to a 2017 study, persistent exposure to low concentrations of mercury can cause cardiovascular, reproductive, and developmental toxicity, neurotoxicity, nephrotoxicity, immunotoxicity, and carcinogenicity. Then there's the well-known problem with fried foods. The American Heart Association has classified these as an issue for some time. This is due to the high fat content in fried foods. This contains trans fats, which are produced through the hydrogenation process. Trans fats can enhance LDL cholesterol levels, or bad cholesterol, while decreasing HDL cholesterol levels, or good cholesterol. This can directly cause fatty deposits to form in your blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart disease by clogging arteries and limiting blood flow. Trans fats also cause inflammation throughout the body, which is detrimental to heart health. 2 major observational studies indicated that the more frequently people ate fried foods, the more likely they were to develop heart disease. So, to protect your heart, restrict your intake of junk fried foods like fried chicken, mozzarella sticks, and French fries. Choose healthier fat sources such as avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil instead. Then there are high sugar sodas, which are intrinsically harmful to heart health for a variety of reasons. First, because soda is high in sugar and you drink the calories, it contributes to weight growth and obesity. Because of both of these aspects, soda is unsuccessful at satisfying hunger, resulting in the calories from sugar being added to the calories already taken throughout the day. As a result, weight gain occurs, which raises blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and inflammation, all of which hurt heart function. The second reason is that excessive sugar consumption can lead to insulin resistance, which is a precursor to type 2 diabetes and can harm the heart by damaging blood vessels. Third, excessive sugar consumption might result in chronic inflammation. That's an issue because, according to a 2020 research published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, chronic inflammation is currently regarded as one of the primary contributors to the development of atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a disease in which fatty deposits accumulate in the arteries. This results in decreased blood flow and an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Limit your soda and total sugar intake to maintain a healthy heart, and instead choose healthier beverage options such as water, tea, coffee, or other unsweetened beverages. Refined carbohydrate sources such as white bread, pastries, and cakes are another dietary group to avoid for improved heart health. According to research, they can be detrimental to heart health. According to one study, those who consumed the most refined carbohydrates were 2 to 3 times more likely to develop heart disease than those who consumed the least. One reason is that refined carbohydrates might cause a surge in blood sugar levels. Rapid blood sugar changes can result in insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, both of which are major risk factors for heart disease. Diabetes can harm blood vessels and nerves, affecting the heart and other important organs. Another disadvantage of refined carbs, like simple sugar, is that they are not very filling. It's simple to consume hundreds of calories by eating white bread or cake. The weight increase that might result from this is detrimental to cardiovascular health since it raises blood pressure, cholesterol levels, and inflammation. Sugary cereal is another thing you should avoid. While cereals are commonly thought to be a healthy way to start the day, this couldn't be further from the truth, especially when substantial amounts of added sugar are included, as most cereals have. While consuming processed sugars in general is hazardous for your heart, it may be especially harmful first thing in the morning. Because the blood sugar variations it generates make you feel hungry throughout the day, which can lead to an increase in calorie consumption and, eventually, weight gain. Furthermore, cereals are low in nutrients. They do have some fiber and a few vitamins and minerals, including B vitamins, iron, magnesium, zinc, and selenium. However, the amounts of each of these elements contained aren't particularly large, especially when compared to more nutrient-dense meals such as vegetables, fruits, eggs, legumes, nuts, and seeds. It's critical to obtain enough of all micronutrients because studies show that deficiency raises the risk of cardiac problems. Then there's margarine. While margarine contains substantially less of the often vilified saturated fatty acids than butter, it turns out that margarine is bad for your heart. This is due to hydrogenation, a process in which hydrogen atoms are added to liquid vegetable oils. The goal is to render the oil solid at normal temperature. However, the negative is that this procedure produces trans fats. Trans fat consumption raises LDL, or bad cholesterol, and lowers HDL, or good cholesterol. High LDL cholesterol levels cause fatty deposits to accumulate in blood vessels, narrowing arteries and restricting blood flow, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Limit your consumption of margarine and replace it with healthy fat sources to safeguard your heart. Olive oil and avocado oil are excellent cooking oils since they contain healthful fats and a variety of heart-protective ingredients. Regular butter, without any additional oils mixed in, is also a far superior choice to margarine. Cookies are another food that has several hazardous elements for your heart. Commercially baked cookies are delightful treats, but they often contain unhealthy fats like trans fats, as well as added sugars and processed carbs, all of which are detrimental to your heart health. This is not to say that you can't enjoy a cookie or other bakery product now and again, but it's best to do so rarely and in moderation. Fortunately, there are other options. Homemade and bakery fresh products, for example, prepared with complete grains, healthy fats, and lightly added sugars are far less damaging to your heart's health. There are many more options. If you still want something sweet, you can substitute fresh fruit or dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, in particular, is a heart-healthy choice. Flavonols, a type of flavonoid, are the molecules in dark chocolate that assist your heart. They have been demonstrated to enhance blood flow, minimize blood clotting, lower cholesterol levels, and reduce inflammation. Then there's hard liquor, but keep in mind that what follows applies to all sorts of liquor. When consumed in large quantities, all types of alcohol can be harmful to one's heart health, but hard liquors like vodka or whiskey may pose a greater risk because it's so easy to consume significantly more alcohol from these hard liquors than from drinks with lower alcohol content. The problem with excessive alcohol use is that it can harm your heart by creating high blood pressure, increased triglyceride levels, and heart disorders such as cardiomyopathy. Some of you may be wondering, what about the studies that suggest that moderate alcohol use improves heart health? Even if these studies exist, there are several critical points to remember. Let's start with what light drinking entails. For men, anything after 2 drinks per day is considered binge drinking, and for women, anything after a single drink is frequently considered binge drinking. According to government standards, pretty much anybody who goes out partying will binge drink. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.